Greetings, Earthlings. Well, this miter saw from CK has extra deep cutting and will cut up to 6 inch of skirting board, so that's marvellous. But of course, inside this box is not a CK extra deep cutting miter saw, no. Now, with all the excitement and anticipation at the time of making the video on the new Henry Quick Pneumatic International's very first cordless stick vacuum, I thought I'd unbox one of Hoover's very first cordless, bagless cleaners, and it's inside this box. Let's get it open, shall we? All you clever people that look at the thumbnail and read the title of my videos will know that this is a Hoover carpet sweeper, and we can tell from the box this is how it arrived, with the handle sticking up. I thought the handle might come in 2 parts at least, but it doesn't. Looking at some old Hoover brochures, it said it had a one-piece handle, which is why it's been packed in this box. So let's have a look. They're pretty rare as far as I know. This is not the first, it's probably the second Hoover carpet sweeper I've seen on eBay, but then again I've not really been looking. So anyway, they don't come up very often. I don't know what this is going to be like. It looked okay from the pictures, but we all know the camera sometimes lies. But I've always wanted a Hoover carpet sweeper. Right, this might date from the 60s. I'm not quite sure yet. Try and get it open. There we are. You can still buy brand new carpet sweepers, but I think really they won't sell very many this day and age, will they? Because if people want something to quickly whip around, they go for a cordless. If they want something cheap, well, you can buy a cheap cordless machine, can't you? A carpet sweeper is really a relic from the past. Okay, just like myself. This, I think it's, yeah, I don't know if it's marked or it's the paint coming off, but that's a lovely, what sort of green would you describe this as? It's very pale, maybe sage green, perhaps? Ah, is it the sweet, it's, I can't remember the name of the cleaners, but Hoover did a line of, I think it was Swedish pine and smoked green, something like that, or smoked pine and Swedish green, could have been that. There was a junior, a senior, and a constellation. Oh, and I think a cylinder as well in that colour. So, well, at least it's not bent out of shape, is it? Right, so there's the handle, and we've got a little plastic hand grip on the end there in a darker green. Oh, that's odd. How? I never realised my box cutter was magnetic. It must be, because it's stuck to the handle. Right, so there's the handle. Exciting. And in here, if I shove along the bus a bit, we'll hopefully find a Hoover carpet sweeper. No instruction book. I believe Hoover called this, in some of the leaflets I've got, the runabout, but that could have come later. They did produce several different carpet sweeper models. But comment below if you know when this was actually made, what year this is from, if we can't find out from the serial number, if it's the same as their cleaners. Right, so, get rid of the packaging, folks. Let's pop that out the way. And let's unwrap this pretty rare Hoover carpet sweeper. Well, I can see through the bubble wrap we've got the Hoover logo, the famous Hoover roundel. Let's hope this old machine, mechanical sweeper, has survived being thrown about in the back of a van. metal bodied. Well, I think this sweeper is in pretty nice condition. It's going to clean up well. I'm sure it's metal. Feels metal. It's cold to the touch. I think you've got a metal body. We've got a button on the top here that says press. Presso, presto. That sort of, yeah, press it hard enough. And it opens the twin dirt bins. Yes, this has twin bins for your convenience. And a sort of a chrome plated handle. Let's have a look at the underside. Got, I would expect these aren't synthetic brushes, these are pure bristle. And as you can see, now I suspect the reason for the twin bins is because obviously the brushes go both ways, don't they? So they'll go one way when you push the sweeper and they'll go the other way when you pull it back. So obviously, depending on which way you're going, it'll deposit dirt either into the front container or bin or the back one. So it's very simple the way this carpet sweepers, and probably one of the very first, I think Bissell were the first to produce a wooden carpet sweeper, long before the domestic electrically operated vacuum cleaner. This is what people used to do. Well, before that, they used to take they didn't have fitted carpets back in the day. They used to take them outside and just throw them over the washing line and beat them with a carpet beater. And they wouldn't do it very often. It might be once or twice a year. Spring cleaning. Houses were a lot dirtier back in the day before the advent of vacuum cleaners. But the sweeper came before the vacuum, as far as I know. Just a simple way of sweeping up surface litter from carpets and floors. But of course, back in the day, they wouldn't have had really thick pile carpets. They'd have just thin rugs, really, possibly imported from India or other places in the Far East. That's a little bit, yeah. I don't know, it's quite worn, I think. You can see how simple the mechanism is. It's just basically these wheels have got a tyre on them, but I think it's lacking a bit of friction. So, this is made in England on it. That's good to see, isn't it, folks? That's a little bit stiff. Doesn't really want to open. There we go. Oh, hang on. Don't want to trap my fingers. Well, look at that vintage, possibly vintage dirt in there. Whoops. No, they didn't hide all their money in the carpet sweeper. It's the cupboard's bare. It's empty there. Look. My mum had a sweeper in the 80s. I think it was a Life Height one. I think that's how you pronounce it. In brown, very 80s colour. Didn't really get used very much. But of course that was before, long before these cordless machines. I think dust busters were available, but they weren't very good. Well, let's have a look at this writing here on the underside of this vintage Hoover sweeper. Okay, so this is Hoover model 8335 carpet sweeper. To empty, to open dust pans and release dirt, hold body of sweeper with brush downwards and press with thumb on stud located on top of sweeper. It's an odd name for it, a stud. I'd say it was a button or a switch. Hoover Limited, made in Great Britain. Trademarks of Hoover Limited. No serial number, is there? No serial number, but we do have a patent number printed here. Let's see what it says. Patent number 1084870, made in England. I'm wondering if we can go online and look that up. I'll try that later. I don't think anything will come up after all these years. Of course, we've got a furniture guard. And it feels very like the furniture guard, you know, on the Constellation or the Junior, that sort of rubber. I mean, I'm assuming Hoover made these, but I can't be sure. Hoover did have a time of producing many different appliances, even shavers, electric drills, mixers, fan heaters. Pretty sure they made their own fan heater. Some of the things like food mixers weren't made by Hoover. Other companies made them. So I'm wondering if these were made by Hoover. I mean, no, that's not going on. I think they possibly were, because they've got the right colour to match the other Hoover cleaners of the time. Is that not going to go on? There we go, that's the assembly completed. I've just noticed a poor departed woodlouse that's probably been entombed inside this Hoover sweeper for many years, and with any luck I'll be able to pick the poor little carcass up again. I don't know what this is going to be like, especially on this carpet. I expect the brushes won't turn. They don't feel like it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. I think I'm just taking it for a walk, folks. Maybe if I press down a bit, I think ladies of the time, they'd have put their backs into their housework. Well, this Hoover is certainly not getting deep down damaging grit, because it doesn't beat as it sweeps as it cleans, it just sweeps. Doesn't even as it cleans, it just sweeps. This is a Hoover that just sweeps. That wouldn't have made a very good slogan, would it? It just sweeps. It just sucks. It just beats. No, a Hoover did all three. Beats as it sweeps, as it cleans. This just sweeps, but I think the woodlouse has gone back to its resting place. I'm just going to get to a little bit of surface litter and pop it on the carpet just to see if this machine is going to pick it up. Red lentils would have been ideal for this sort of demonstration, but unfortunately I've left all my demo dirt at my mum's house because it wouldn't fit in the car with all the vacuums I brought home. So I'll have to make do with a bit of rolled oats. I think we can just about see them on this carpet, can't we? We'll have a go. There we are, that's enough. We don't want to overtax this old Hoover sweeper, do we? Well, I think we can safely say that this Hoover sweeper's not doing much sweeping. It's very quiet though, isn't it, folks? You wouldn't disturb the neighbours using this, and you'd certainly get a good workout. All the dirt, all the grit Hoover gets, some of it, as it sweeps, as it sweeps, as it sweeps. I think what this is doing is spreading out the dirt rather than picking it up. Might be better on a thinner pile carpet. Oh, that's me done. Whew, let's have a look inside, see if this sweeper's managed to pick anything up. Well, let's press the stud on the top, see if anything drops out. I mean, it's got to have picked something up, surely. Oh. Is that it? Well, it has. Give this Hoover sweeper its due. It did actually sweep up something. I think when this was new it would have worked a lot better than it does now. You really have to press down hard to get those brushes rotating. Well, now I've got some concentrated mess. Let's give it another go. Oh, do you know, folks, if I was to do this for an hour, I probably wouldn't get every last bit up. Oh, well, that's certainly a workout. Deary me. Whew. Well, folks, as much as I need the exercise, I think I'm going to revert to some modern technology to pick up the rest of these rolled oats. Obviously, this is not going to be a daily driver for me, but I'm very pleased to have a Hoover sweeper in my collection. The ideal wedding gift for somebody getting married, probably in the 60s. I think this dates from the 60s at some point. I'm sure one of my knowledgeable viewers will be able to tell me exactly the year this was launched. But it's lovely to have another piece of cleaning history that I like to preserve on my channel. Even if the cleaners I show you sometimes get sold on, we've still got a record of them on my YouTube channel, and hopefully that record will stay up for many, many years, even when I myself have turned to dust and I'm inside a Hoover bag, which is what's going to happen to me when I die, folks. Nice little happy a happy thought to end on. Yes, when I croak, I'm going to be cremated and then vacuumed up. I don't know what vacuum cleaner yet, I haven't specified, but it'll probably be a vintage Hoover, maybe one from the year of my birth. So there we go. Bit different for you, but I'm sure some of you were interested in this Hoover sweeper. Stay tuned for more appliance. Oh, I'm unscrewing myself, hang on. Stay tuned. Oh, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Stay tuned for more appliance fun, more floor care fun on this channel, possibly something a little bit more up to date in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.